So, Alice, based on the circumstances that we found out already, okay, I'm going to arrest you on... No, listen to me, okay? I'm going to... Listen to me. I'm going to arrest you on suspicion of murder, okay? So you don't have to say anything, but my own defence, you don't mention now something which later on in court.
This is Alice Wood and her fiance, Ryan Watson, leaving a birthday celebration party. As soon as they got home, an argument escalated, and Alice ran over Ryan with a car in a fit of a jealous rage. Unfortunately, the attack was fatal. In the dimly lit streets of Cheadle, a quiet town on the edge of the Staffordshire moorlands, the tranquility shattered on a fateful night when love turned into a deadly obsession. The chilling case unfolded as Alice Wood, engaged to the charismatic Ryan Watson, succumbed to a toxic cocktail of jealousy and intoxication. The air thickened with tension as an argument escalated over Ryan's alleged interaction with another woman, unleashing a storm of emotions that culminated in a horrifying act. Under the influence of alcohol, Alice's emotions steered her actions towards a shocking and gruesome conclusion, ending the once promising future of their union in the Cheshire village of Rode Heath. As investigators untangle the web of secrets, the town and families are left in shock, grappling with the dark underbelly of a relationship gone terribly wrong. Welcome back to True Crime Capital. Alice Wood is a 23-year-old who was raised alongside her two brothers. She experienced a childhood with her now-divorced parents, Deborah Sproston, a doctor's receptionist, and Trevor Wood, a furniture maker. A quiet and studious individual, Alice and her mother Deborah bonded over pub quizzes as she matured. It was evident that she was on a path toward a promising career. Recently awarded a scholarship for a research master's program, Alice diligently prepared for her final exams in theology, philosophy, and ethics at Cambridge University. Widely regarded as an exceptionally intelligent student with a bright future, Alice also juggled part-time roles in a convenience store and as a waitress in a pub. Her diverse experiences included recent travels, as showcased on her Facebook account, where she shared a photo of herself posing with a small elephant in a jungle setting. Ryan Watson, at 24 years old, worked for brain injury support charity Headway, was described by a Rode Heath resident as kind-hearted and helpful. Everybody thought the world of him. The pair, having both been raised in Cheadle, a serene town bordering the Staffordshire moorlands, first crossed paths there. Ryan and Alice decided to take their relationship to the next level, getting engaged in September 2020, just 6 months into their romance. Subsequently, in October 2021, Alice and Ryan, with support from their parents, acquired a humble residence in the Cheshire village of Rode Heath for £120,000. Notably, the couple shares their home with 4 dogs. Nestled within the civil parish of Odd Road, near Alsager, and under the jurisdiction of Cheshire East's Unitary Authority and the ceremonial county of Cheshire, England, lies the quaint village of Rode Heath. As of the 2001 census, the village boasted a population of 2,150, a number that decreased to 2019 in the 2011 census. Subsequent estimates in 2016 indicated a further decline to 1,943 residents. Historically, Rode Heath comprised 2 distinct villages, Rode Heath and Thirlwood. However, with substantial housing developments in Thirlwood, the amalgamation of the two has resulted in the unified identity of Rode Heath. Rode Heath is distinguished by the presence of St. Giles's Church, a lavishly adorned architectural gem. Designed by Augustus Pugin, renowned for his work on the Houses of Parliament, the church was funded by the Earl of Shrewsbury. The Earl, who resided in proximity at Alton Towers, now a popular theme park, contributed to Rode Heath's historical and architectural legacy. The village has several gentle walks along the canal and through the countryside, popular with dog walkers, providing residents and visitors with scenic waterways for leisurely walks and boat rides. The canal, once a vital transportation route during the industrial era, adds a touch of nostalgia to the village. On the evening of May 6, 2022, Alice Wood and Ryan attended a birthday celebration organized by the charity, where Ryan dedicated his time as a support worker. While Ryan was noted for his lively and sociable presence at the party, Alice received mixed reviews, with one attendee describing her as a bit cold. Video footage captured them engaged in conversation and indulging in alcoholic beverages during the event. At around 11 p.m., Alice took the wheel of Watson's car to drive them home from the party. Subsequently, Alice recounted an unsettling incident, revealing that despite being aware of exceeding the drink drive limit, Watson accused her of flirting with other men, sparking a heated argument. The tension escalated when they reached their Oak Street residence, culminating in Watson grabbing Alice by her hair extensions and forcing her head over the oven hob. As the evening unfolded, both individuals exited the car, and Alice attempted to leave in her vehicle. However, Watson followed, and their argument persisted, with CCTV footage capturing the dramatic events. In a surprising turn, Alice reversed her Ford Fiesta, colliding with Watson's car, a bin, and a bollard. The footage then revealed her car reversing onto Sandbach Road before abruptly veering off course towards Watson as he walked away. The incident portrayed a tumultuous and distressing sequence of events that unfolded after what initially seemed like a celebratory evening. The CCTV showed the car reverse and then move forward, hitting Watson a second time and knocking him underneath the car before driving away. Minutes later, she then knocked on the door of a nearby house and told residents, "Please phone an ambulance. I think I've run over my boyfriend." Another Rode Heath resident who went to help at the scene said, "There were drag marks near the car. I'm still trying to figure out how it happened. I've never seen an incident like this. The passenger door was open. The engine was cool. He was jammed under the car. The girl didn't want to see Ryan. The paramedics wanted her to go outside, but she didn't want to. She was all over the place. We had to support her. She was traumatized but couldn't walk, whether she was drunk or sober. The police arrived shortly after and arrested her." Giving evidence through tears, Wood said she stopped the car and got out after a short distance because she felt it was not accelerating properly. "It was like stepping into a nightmare because I could see Ryan underneath the car," she said. "It was like I was in hell. It didn't seem real." When she was arrested, Wood told officers, "It's fine. I deserve it." In December 2023, the 3-week trial commenced at Chester Crown Court, marking a pivotal moment, with the prosecution aiming to cast doubt on Alice's testimony regarding Ryan's allegations of her flirting with other men. However, this narrative faced a significant challenge when Tiffany Faraday, a fellow party guest, contradicted Alice's account. During her court appearance, Faraday revealed that she and Ryan had formed a connection, leaving Alice largely excluded from their conversations. She explicitly refuted Alice's claim that Ryan accused her of flirting, providing a different perspective on the dynamics of the party. According to Faraday, at one juncture, Alice cautioned Ryan about his alcohol consumption, and she felt a persistent gaze from Alice throughout the night. Under cross-examination, Faraday conceded that she interpreted Alice's stares as a reaction to her interactions with Ryan. Notably, Faraday departed the party before Ryan and Alice but received 3 missed calls around 11 p.m. from an Instagram account named Rye. Later, she discovered that this account belonged to Ryan, shedding light on potential communication between Ryan and Faraday after the party. The witness, who broke down in tears at points during her evidence, said she tried to ring back, but that there was no answer, and she sent a message saying, "Who is this?" In a statement, which was read to the court, the couple's neighbor, Elaine Abbott, said that sometime after 11 p.m., she heard the footsteps of 2 people she believed to be Ryan and Alice, returning to their home on Oak Street. She said, "I heard Ryan shout something like, 'Oh God, not this again.' I then heard footsteps walking away." Rebecca Callister, who lives on Sandbach Road, told the court she was woken by the sound of metal crunching at about 11:30 p.m., and when she looked out of the window, saw a man arguing with someone next to a car. She said she saw the car moving forward towards the man. She added, "It looked like it was designed to intimidate and scare them a little bit." Rebecca Callister's statement might have corroborated Alice's statement that she had intended to scare Ryan because he had threatened her mother, but planned to stop short of him, and was shocked when she saw him on the bonnet of the car. The prosecution allege Alice lost her temper and killed Ryan, hitting him with her Ford Fiesta and driving a 158 meters with him underneath the car. And the motive was jealousy over the connection between Ryan and Tiffany Faraday. Alice consistently refuted charges of murder and manslaughter, contending that the incident was a tragic accident and emphasizing her lack of awareness that Ryan was trapped beneath her car. According to her account, she consumed 2 glasses of white wine, 2 rums, and a glass of champagne. However, during the court proceedings, it was revealed that her measured alcohol level was 61 micrograms per 100 milliliters of breath, surpassing the legal limit of 35. The court was presented with compelling evidence in the form of CCTV footage capturing the critical moment when Ryan was struck by the car. The footage depicted the vehicle reversing, subsequently colliding with Ryan's car, a bin, and a bollard. This visual documentation emerged as the most incriminating piece of evidence against Alice, spotlighting the sequence of events that led to the tragic incident. Despite Alice's assertions of it being an unintended tragedy, the courtroom confronted the stark reality portrayed by the video, deepening the legal complexities surrounding the case. Ryan's family said it had been so hard to repeatedly watch the CCTV footage shown in court of the moment he was killed while trapped under the car. They said, "The one person Ryan trusted the most is the person who took his life in such a violent way."
One person Ryan trusts the most was the person who took his life in such a violent way. I am living in a nightmare knowing that my son's last moments were so brutal.
David Jones, senior Crown prosecutor at CPS Mersey, Cheshire, said, "Under the influence of alcohol, it was clear that Alice Wood's jealousy was ammunition enough for her to brutally kill her partner." On Tuesday, 2nd January 2024, the jury returned its unanimous verdict after less than 8 hours of deliberation and found Alice Wood guilty of murder. Judge Michael Leeming remanded her in custody ahead of sentencing on 29 January, warning she may never be released. Ryan Watson's family fondly described him as the light of all our lives, emphasizing his exceptional kindness and caring nature. They described him as a vibrant and jovial individual with a heart of gold, possessing a big personality that left a lasting impact on everyone he encountered. His family, along with his closest friends, cherished the memories of laughter and shared joy, reflecting on the wonderful times they had experienced together. Expressing the profound sorrow brought on by his untimely death, the family conveyed the heartbreak and the feeling of losing him far too soon. They mourned the fact that he would be forever missed, and the void left by his absence was described as indescribable. While acknowledging their satisfaction with Alice being in prison, they also voiced the inadequacy of any sentence to compensate for the profound loss they experienced. They believed Alice had robbed Ryan of the chance to live his life and fulfill his dreams. In contemplating Alice's intentions, one may ponder whether her actions were driven by a deliberate intent to kill Ryan, or if her judgment was clouded by intoxication, exacerbating existing emotions to the point where reason was lost. It is these circumstances that will determine the length of her sentence. Feel free to share your reflections on the case in the comments section below, and also let us know your thoughts on what you believe would be the appropriate sentence for her. Thank you for watching True Crime Capital. If you enjoyed this case, kindly show your support by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. As always, stay safe out there. Stay